What's up everyone, Tiffany Quinn here, and this is our triple threat upper body workout. Through today's 30-minute strength training, I'll be helping you sculpt and burn into your entire upper body using a series of single arm and double arm exercises in TRISETS format to increase the intensity and the duration of our time under tension throughout. Now for equipment today, all you'll be needing is a pair of upper body dumbbells. For your reference, I will be using my 5-pound, my 10-pound, and my 15-pound dumbbells throughout, but of course use weights that are suitable for you, and if you only have one set to work with, this is fine as well. Now smash that thumbs up button for me, subscribe to the channel for a new routine every week, and let's go ahead and get weird with it. What's up everyone? Welcome to our upper body workout today. Now for this routine, we have a total of 15 rounds of trisets to go through, covering 3 trisets per muscle group. We'll be starting off with the chest, the pectorals, then working into the triceps, then we've got back and biceps, and then we finish off the workout with shoulders. Now, our timer is going to be set for 30 seconds work on one side, then we've got 30 seconds work on the opposite side, followed by 40 seconds work on both sides, working bilaterally to complete the triset, then we have an entire 30 seconds rest between. Now we're actually starting off down on the mat with our wide chest presses. I know some of you will be very happy to hear that. And we're coming into a neutral stance with the feet and lying onto our back, starting with your heavier weight today. For this, I'm going to be using 15 pounds, but of course use what's suitable for you. And we want to come all the way down with the opposite non-working arm out to the side with the palm down for support. We're coming down for a count of 3 and up for a count of 2. Starting our workout, let's go ahead and get into position. In 3, in 2, in 1. Have that other weight nearby for that third set. We're coming down, 2, 3, and press slowly up. Not locking out the elbow at the top and being mindful not to allow the opposite shoulder to lift off the mat at any point. 1, 2, 3, and press. Kind of a relaxing start today. And up. Let's take it one more on this side. Lift up, straight change to that opposite side. You can take a moment here to do so. Down, 2, 3, and up. Coming just short of the mat. Breath in as you come down, breath out as you press. And raise. And raise. Another 3. And 2. One more press, palm in as you bring that weight down. Let's go ahead and grab the other weight and into our dual arm wide press. So you can take the elbows at about a 30-degree angle here, forming somewhat of an A shape. And up towards the ceiling, not locking out the elbows at the top. And just focusing on the pectoral muscle where you're squeezing. And up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Now, of course, if you're going heavier than this, you might be slowing this down quite a bit, or maybe less reps in. That's all right. And press. Last one for me, palms in, and lower those weights down, elbows towards the waist to lower. So for our next set, we're actually going to be doing our lying flies to the side, single arm. Now with single arm flies in a lying position, this does make it more challenging, so you may want to lighten the load that you're using. I'll be going with my 10-pound for this, and starting on the opposite side of the one I worked last. So again, that hand comes out to the side, palm is facing towards the midline. We're coming out to the side and back up, keeping a slight bend in the elbow throughout. 2, 3, and up. If you would like to make this harder, you can come up about halfway or even just a quarter of the way. Depends how hard and how challenging you want the workout to be. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Last one. And raise, change over to the other side. Palm is down and out. And we come down to the side and raise, focusing straight ahead. 2, 3, and up. Shoulders away from the ears. Keeping the shoulder blades exactly where they are. And up. 1, 2, 3, and up. Last 2. and raise. Last one. And raise. Bring that weight down towards the midline. I'm actually going with my heavier weights for the dual arm, so back to the 15s in my case. And out to the sides, dual arm. Feel that stretch as you come down and the contraction on the way up. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze like you're squeezing a ball together. Trying to deflate it. And squeeze. 1, 2, 3, and squeeze. 2 more. And up, last one. And raise, and you can bring those weights back down. All right, 30-second rest between. You can either come into a standing position for this next one or into a double leg kneel. I'll leave that up to you. And for this, I'd suggest your medium weights. That will be my 10s. So the palms are facing out away from you. Set the shoulder blades back and down. Keep those in place for me. We're gonna lift across the body with the palm facing up and back down, starting on the left side. Let's go. Up, 2, 3, and lower. Up, 2, 3, and lower. Squeezing right along the bra line here as you come up. Squeeze and down. Squeeze and down. For 3. For 2, breathing throughout, torso tall and lifted. Last one, bring it down, over to that opposite side, squeeze across and lower. Back is straight, you're facing straight ahead. Starting to feel that burn in the pectorals. Lift, 2, 3, control the motion downward. Another 3. Shoulder away from the ear. 2. Last one. Lower down. Now we alternate. Left, 2, lower, 2. To the right, 2, lower, 2. Not allowing your shoulder to do this, all right? Everything is in place. Lifting through the arm and lowering. Shoulder blades stay where they are. Lock those in place for me. And down. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Lift, 2, lower, 2. Last 4. And 3. And 2. Last one. Now we're going straight into our tricep sets after your 30-second rest. So how do we feel? Like I said, relaxing start today. Slow and focused strength training. So we're going into narrow presses. I promise this is our last time in our lying position. And for this, I will be using my 15-pound weights, and I am gonna hold the opposite weight in an upright position while I'm lying and working on the single side. So starting with the palms facing in, bring that left arm down towards the waist and press. The right arm can stay exactly where it is. And up. 1, 2, 3, and up. And up. Squeeze that tricep muscle. 1, 2, 3, and up. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lift up. Hold it at the top. Keep it where it is. Over to the right. And press. 1, 2, 3, and press. And press. Of course, to follow, we're going double arm with this. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty cold down here today, so I am trying very hard to warm myself up right now. Almost there though. Another 3. Another 2. Last 1. Bring both of those arms up to the starting position, down towards the waist, and press. And press. Lining up the upper arm with the sides of your torso as you come down. And raise. Try to keep them parallel. We're not adducting inward as we hit the top, and we're keeping a slight bend in those elbows at the top. And press. And press. Another 4. All right, starting to feel it. 3. and 2. One more, and you can lower them all the way down and relax those weights. From here, we are going with, again, our medium weights. I would not go too heavy on this one, and you can come up to a standing position for me. So we're gonna hold both of those weights as we go through these, but we're starting on the one side. I'll let you choose which side. So the palms are facing in, we're hinging forward, squeezing the core tight, the back is straight. We're facing towards the mat as we do so. And we're going to squeeze that elbow up towards the waist, kick it back, come back into that row position, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want this slow. I want you to give it a pause at the top, squeeze that tricep, and then bring it down. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Core is tight. 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2, 3. Straight change to the right. Kick in, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Amazing. Keeping the shoulder blades again away from the ears. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give it that pause at the top. Feel that burn. Last one. In and lower and both. Kick, in, down. Row, kick back, bring it in, come down. Still facing straight ahead. If you can, let's lean forward a little bit more. Lining the arms up with the outsides of your legs as you come down. And controlling the movement downwards too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. You've got 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. Burn that timer out. Bring it in, bring it down, and lower those weights to the mat. Incredible job. We're on our final set for triceps already. This is kind of an interesting one, and you may want to go even lighter depending on your ability. Find what works for you, find what you're comfortable with. So we're starting off with our standard hammer press. Now the palm is facing in at the shoulder. We come up, we dip into our triceps extension, raise, and back towards the shoulder. Let's go. Press, lower down a little bit below the hairline, come up and back down to the shoulder. Keeping your elbow facing forward the entire way through. Core is tight. We're breathing through it. The back is straight. You're a statue and the only thing moving is that arm. 1 more here. Lift, lower and straight change to that other side. Press, drop down behind the hairline, come up and lower. Nothing is spastic, no jerky movements here, smooth and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can tell that this side is a bit weaker for me today. Lift, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get 1 more. Now grab a hold of that other weight and straight into hammer presses for this. Coming up towards the ceiling and back down, trying to keep the elbows forward, facing towards me. I know it's tricky. Quick to come up, slow to lower. Keep fighting through it. The sets go by fast. It's only 30, 30, 40. We've certainly gone through worse before. Press, 2, 3 to the shoulders. Another 3. Another 2. Last 1, and slowly bring those weights down. From here, we are finally into our back and biceps section. So the first tricep is going to be primarily for the biceps. So I would grab a hold of both of those weights, and actually let's start with the medium. So the palms are facing down towards the thighs, roll the shoulder blades back and down. On the left side to start, we come up to chest level, lower, cross body curl down. Let's go. Lower, over to the opposite shoulder and down. Separate the movements. Shoulders are drawn away from those ears, keeping those in place. Micro bend in the knees. Core is tight. 2, across, down. Squeeze up, lower, squeeze the bicep at the top of that curl. Last curl across, lower to the right, up, lower, across, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doing incredible. Another 4. Another 3. Elbows tucked to the waist as you come across. 2 more. Squeeze and down. Last 1, 2. Squeeze and lower, and we alternate. I am gonna go with my medium weights for this, my heavier weights for 15s. Palms are still facing in, coming across the body and back down. Keeping the upper portion of your arm in place, keeping the shoulders drawn away from the ears. It's not easy, but we could do it. Across and lower. Another 5. 4, finish strong. 3, 2, feel powerful on this one. 1 more either side. Across, lower it down, and grab a hold of those medium weights 1 more time. I'm kidding, we've got a few more times with those, but just to keep you motivated. Okay, so we're going into our single arm fly to the side, back into our hinge position that we were in for those rows. Palms are facing in, coming out to the side, and coming back down just outside of the thigh. Now roll those shoulders back in 3. If you need to, go lighter for these. At no point should the weight be dipping you like that. You want it in a straight line. Let's go. Out to the side, slow to lower. You want to control that movement downward. So if it's just dropping to your side right now, lower the load. Lighter weight, please. Another 3. And 2. Last one. Lower down. Reset the shoulders over to the right. Slow to lower. If you can, a slight pause at the top even. Not allowing the body to dip to either side. Again, if that's something that's happening, the weights are too heavy. It's okay to go lighter. You want to train within your abilities so that you can move past that. Lift and slowly down. If you injure yourself going too heavy right away, then that won't happen, right? Last one on the right, bring it down. We've got an interesting one now. So now if you'd like, you can even take a wider stance. I kind of prefer it. We're gonna draw up towards the center of the chest, lower down, to the side with both, down. Diamond row, lower, out to the sides, back down. 1, 2, to the side, to the center. Squeeze the bicep, lower, to the side, and center. For 3. For 2. Pass the timer, come on, 1 more. Squeeze up, lower down, to the side, and center, and you can drop those weights to the mat. We're almost there. We're actually coming down to the mat now. Sticking with those medium weights, have the other one nearby for that third move, into a single kneeling side plank. So the hand is in line with the shoulder. I do need some water, I apologize. Try to be quick. All right, so as I was saying, palm is facing in. We're starting off with a hammer curl, lower, and then row to snatch overhead, back down. 1, 2, row and snatch, lower. 1, 2, row and snatch, lower. Using that top leg as means for support, squeezing that core tight. Both hips are facing forward. Overhead, palm out, palm in, hammer curl, and down. Last one, because we started a little late. Up and lower and straight change to that other side. Get yourself in a position Squeeze that core tight, hammer curl, lower, overhead snatch, back down. We are going to go 10 seconds past when our timer hits, straight into our renegade rows with both weights. Squeeze up, lower, overhead snatch, back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Raise, lower, grab a hold of that opposite weight. I'm gonna go with my heavier ones for this. Take your time getting into position if you need to. You have 23 seconds left. Up into that high plank or kneeling, row right and lower, left and lower. 15 seconds. Stay strong for me, keep fighting through it. Try to get 4 more reps in. 2 more reps in. Last one, back into kneeling and relax those arms. Have a moment. From here, we are going into shoulders. So for our sections for shoulders, we have 6 triceps in total. We are gonna be starting off with our medium to heavier weights into our single arm overhead press, which you can do in a dual leg kneel, you can do it in standing, or you can do single leg. In 4, 3, let's bring that weight up to the shoulder. Get yourself ready into our single arm press and back down, elbow in line with the shoulder. Torso upright and tall. Press, 2, 3, 4. How you feeling? It's a lot to go through, but we are right towards the end. We're past the halfway point. We've got 6 more to go for shoulders, and then we are done. Press, 2, 3, 4. Last time, and quick change to the other side. The other leg comes forward and lower. Press, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core. Focus on working that anterior delt. We've got 4 more reps here. 3 more reps, then it's straight into dual arm. Last one, don't cheat it. Bring it in and grab a hold of that other weight. If you need to, come to standing, whatever works best for you. Press overhead, slow to lower. Take breaks as needed, by the way. If at any point you feel like your form is starting to throw off, you're getting more fatigued in one side than the other, that's all right. Take a even 10-second break. Come back to it. Just means that you've been working hard. Press, 2, 3, 4. I never see it as a failure when I need a moment to catch up. It's progress. 1 more. Bring it in towards the shoulders and lower those weights down. 30-second break. 2 more sets with those medium weights. Technically 1 more. We're gonna go medium on that 3rd one, and then we go completely lightweight and body weight only with our last 3 sets for shoulders. Try to mix it up a little bit. Okay, we'll start on that one side. We're starting with the palm facing in at the shoulder. Arnold press, everybody. I think you're familiar by now. In 3, 2, 1. Palm out overhead. Palm in to lower. Breathing through it. You can do this. You're right at the end. You're powerful. You're strong. You're going to get there. Do not give yourself a reason to cheat those reps. Unless for any reason you need that moment to catch up. That's all right. Catch your breath. But pick that weight back up and finish the workout. Those are the people that get results. That's how progress is made. Bring it down. Straight change to the other side. Overhead press. And in towards the shoulder. Working the entire way through. Tension is in that arm. As you come down, same thing as you raise it overhead. 2, 3, 4, and press. 2 more. Last one. In towards the shoulder, lower it down into your dual arm Arnold press. Overhead, slow to lower. Keep on working for me. Press, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, 20 seconds. and up, and up. It's a good habit to try to keep going when you can. It's how we form those better habits. Bad habits are formed the same way. Don't give yourself a reason to stop. And last one, and lower it down. Whoo! The heaviest weights you are using can go over to the side. If you've been using the light weights the entire way through, you're gonna stick with those for me. So I'm actually gonna come up to a standing position. And we're gonna hold both of those weights in hand. The non-working side is holding the weight simply for balance. The left side, the palm is facing down to start. We come up about 30 degrees outward to the front and down. Turn the palm in, up and lower. Palm down, raise, back down. Palm in, raise, back down. Up towards the front at chest level. Palm down and lower. Palm in and lower. Oh, that burns. Last one on this side. Last one in on this side and over to the opposite. Raise with the palm down and lower. Raise with the palm in and lower, just to thigh level. At no point are we actually touching the thigh. And slow to come down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Palm in, 2, 3, 4. Palm down. Palm in, you're almost there. Palm down. Last time in, lower it down. Roll the shoulders back and down. Reset those babies. And we're going palms down with both. Slow to lower. Slow to lower. Almost at the end point. We go to our lightest weights after this. And we've got 2 body weight only triceps. Take your time. Another 3. Another 2. Oh, that burns. Last one. Fight through it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the weights and your medium set can go over to the side. Knocking those out one by one. We've got 3 trisets left to go. 1 for shoulders, the second round for shoulders plus shoulder mobility, and our final one is essentially our cool down for what we've just taxed. So grabbing a hold of those light weights and going with my 5s, you guys. Palms are facing in at the thighs. I want you to take them away from the thighs about 1/8 of an inch. If you can, let's make it 1 inch or 2 inches towards the center. Arc over, find what's comfortable for you, and back down. Arc to center, palm down. Come back out, palm faces in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming just in front of your eye line. Nothing else is moving. Micro bend in those knees. Shoulders drawn away and down. Can I get 2 more out of you? I know I can. Tell me you've got 5. Towards the center, back down, switch sides. Center, back out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you're in a cold room like me, I'm hoping that at this point, you're feeling a bit warmed up. Incredibly, I'm still not sweating. Like, that is how cold it is today in here. Another 3. Another 2. Come on, fight for it. Last one. Bring it down. We're not quite done yet. Turn the palms away from you. We're coming out to the side into an overhead circle and slowly back out the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got this. We are so close. So close, you guys. We have 1 more weighted exercise after this on either side. Then we go into our final body weight only section. Another 4. Like you're waving for help. Another 3. And 2. God save our souls. And last one. Slowly lower, back towards the center and down. We're gonna grab a hold of 1 weight now, so now you can get rid of yet another weight. That light weight can go over to the side. Unfortunately, and you're not gonna like hearing this, we're gonna take our arm into that 90-degree angle. Hey, all right, bear with me here. We're gonna press We're gonna lower, we're gonna come forward into internal rotation and back out in 3, in 2, in 1. I'm there with you, I'm right there with you. Press, lower, bring it forward and out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me energy. Lower, bring it forward and out. Curse me out, I don't care. Come down to the center and out, because I'm doing it with you. Center and out. Last 2. Last 1. Bring it in, lower it down, changing sides. Press, lower in towards the midline and out. 1, 2. You've got this. 1, 2. Keep going. 1, 2. Body weight only if you need to. I don't care. Just want you to keep fighting through it. You only have 15 more seconds with a weight in your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's better than carrying groceries, I'll tell you that. I absolutely cannot stand carrying groceries. Okay, we've got 2 more. 1 more. Bring it in, bring it down, and back to shoulder level. Now another weight can go over to the side. You're gonna have both of your hands out to that 90 degrees. Now bring the elbows forward about 10 degrees and lower them just a little bit lower than shoulder level. Internal rotation forward, keep the scapula where they are, and back. So you're setting the shoulder blades exactly where they are, coming forward, and bringing it back. We're actually gonna work through this rest period. While we do, I'm gonna show you what's very important here, is that we don't round the shoulders forward like that, okay? We wanna keep them where they are. And external rotation. Forward rotation, and external rotation. Keep fighting for more range, not allowing the shoulder blades to move, only moving through that shoulder joint. Capsular cars to finish off with. Then we've also got our controlled articular rotations for shoulders. Keep going. And then a variation that I'm gonna finish this workout with. And back. Last time forward. Come back to neutral, relax those arms down. Now we're gonna take them straight in front. Arms are faced forward. We're going to elevate up, retract back, depress down. Come forward, elevate, retract the shoulder blades down. Come forward, elevate, slow it down, and depress down. Forward, elevate, retract, depress down. For 3. Fight for more range of motion. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Now starting from our punch forward position, we're reversing it. So we're going to depress down, retract back, elevate, punch forward. Depress down, retract back, elevate, punch forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're doing amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Keep those arms straight. 4. Now come back to neutral. Bring those arms down into our dual arm shoulder cars. Palms are facing out towards me. Adduct towards the midline, all the way up and overhead. Shoulders away from the ears as you internally rotate. Coming behind into extension. Continue fighting for internal rotation. Extend back and overhead into external rotation. Keep the shoulders away. Come on. Hold tension in those arms. Hold tension throughout the body. Coming back. All the way down. And overhead. Bring it forward and lower down. All right, we've got 1 more to go here. Now what we're going to do is come into our quadruped position on the mat, and we're actually repeating what we had just done with our scapular cars, punching forward, elevation, retract back to press down. However, we want our knees in line with the hips, the hands in line with the shoulders, facing straight ahead, squeeze that core tight. We're not moving through anything except for the scapula. Starting from a protracted state, punching forward in 2, in 1. So we're forward, elevate, retract, squeeze the shoulder blades, and depress down. Forward, elevate, retract, depress down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Staying in a pain-free range of motion. Holding tension throughout the body. And down, punch forward, elevate, retract, to press down, punch forward. Now we reverse it. To press down, retract back, elevate, punch forward. Down, retract, elevate, forward. 20 seconds. Elevate, punch forward. Fight for more range of motion with each one. Slow and controlled at your own pace. Come down, retract back, elevate, last punch forward. Now back into our neutral state. We're gonna lift the feet off of the mat onto our knees and come down to the forearms with the palms facing down. Now try to take the elbows a little bit wider. Holding the stance, we're gonna retract back towards the floor and protract forward. Bring those shoulder blades close together and open them up as you press upward. Core is tight. Retract back and protract forward. Another 3 and up. Last 2 and up. Last 1 and push yourself up to your starting position and come to the center of your mat. So how did that feel? We had our strength exercises in there. We had our unilateral, our bilateral moves, as well as our mobility section towards the end. Now, I know that last one fires things up pretty good, so I think you'll be feeling this in the morning, and it might be a little tricky to put your hair up, so I'm just gonna leave this ponytail in for the rest of the night and tomorrow. All right, everyone, don't forget to like the video, comment if you had a good time, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone you think it might help, and I'll see you for our next one. Fabulous work today, everyone. Now, before you leave me, be sure to smash that thumbs up button so I know you made it all the way through the workout. Subscribe to the channel for a new routine every week. And then finally, turn your notifications on for next week's final March Fitness Calendar upload. This one is going to be our full body drop set strength training. We'll be using our light weights, our medium weights, and our heavier weights. It's bound to burn. It's definitely going to be sweaty, but I know you're gonna love it. Okay, everyone, can't wait to see you there and have an amazing day.